So in May 2021, we couldn't come back together as two gatherings because of COVID restrictions. So we trialed some smaller gatherings as a church on our Sunday, and eventually in March 2022, we started having three gatherings, 9:45, 11:30, and 4 p.m. And I think there's been a number of blessings of doing this for over 2 years now. I think we've developed some new leaders. We counted up 26 people in the church family doing something up front that had never done something up front before. I think we've seen some spiritual growth through the challenge that going to smaller gatherings has brought. Sometimes been painful. I think we've had a bit of a kind of church planting experience where we've been able to develop a new kind of depth of community together. And thirdly and finally, I think we've really seen some fruit from our young people. It's been wonderful to see 9 baptisms over the last couple of years among our children and young people as we've focused on these cross-generational relationships. So I just really want to thank you for all the hard work and the challenge that going to smaller gatherings on a Sunday has meant for us, and thank you for your commitment. Um, but I think we're all aware that actually it has presented a few challenges as well. I think the amount of work involved in creating three different gatherings is a lot. And sometimes has meant that there's been a bit of a rush on our Sundays and getting through the different gatherings. And I think actually it's probably in some ways stalled our momentum as a church family going forward. Now, we obviously shouldn't see challenge as a means to stop. Sometimes facing challenges means it's a reason to carry on. But it has made us as a leadership team kind of press the pause button and take some time to pray and fast and seek God's voice for how our Sunday gatherings should look. And as we prayed, we felt God speak about a kind of second half moment for us, a time where He may want to change some of our tactics for our Sunday gatherings, and maybe Him speaking to us about pruning back hard to see some more fruit. And this has led us to ask us together as a church community, is the Lord speaking to us about moving forward as meeting as one gathering on a Sunday? Very much a question at this moment. We don't want to rush or bring something from the top. We want to dialogue together about this. But we think this could bring a number of benefits. It would enable us to kind of retreat to advance, if you like. It would give us some spare capacity to try new areas that may open up before us that we can press into. I think it would give us some time to encounter God together and not need to rush. And I think would bring a fresh sense of momentum as we move forward, reconnect with old relationships, and enable us to grow again. And so I think even going to two gathering probably wouldn't give us the strength of all those benefits. So we want to hear from you. We want to pray together. We want to talk together. We want to seek the Lord together as to whether one gathering moving forward on a Sunday is the right model for us. So we'd love to hear from you on the 19th of November after our all together gathering on that Sunday, the 19th. We're going to have a time upstairs where anyone is welcome to come talk, share what's on your heart as to this idea of moving forward as one gathering. And then we obviously don't want this to go on forever. We want to have a kind of decision date. So at our powerhouse on the 5th of December, our prayer meeting there, we would love to have made a decision on that date as to how we're going to move forward with our gatherings into 2024 and beyond. So really appreciate your prayers, your thoughts, and yeah, dialogue around this together as we seek the Lord's will. Thank you.